I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. My last little video about the mantle shelf, I said that I occasionally have to bring work home to the shop here to make it work in the field, and this is another case of that. This is for a fireplace door. The fireplace door frame is, to look at it in cross section, it's like an angle iron. You have an appearance face that faces out into the room, and then you have a leg of the angle iron that goes into the opening and caps the brick, basically. This set screw then goes through that, takes a little bite into the masonry, and holds the door frame fast. It's a good system and it works. This is a hardened little 1/4-20 set screw with a 90-degree included angle point, ground on the end of it, but it's not long enough. So I went over to the hardware store, and they had this exact set screw. I need it in a 2-inch length. This is 1 1/4 inches, so they told me, yeah, they can order it and have it there fairly soon, but I need it tomorrow. I suppose I could have gone on over to Fastenal, which was about a half a mile more distant, but I didn't even think about that. What I thought of instead was I'm just going to make some, because I know in this case that the masonry this has to bite into is refractory brick, and that is soft. It doesn't really require a hardened point. It's very soft stuff if you've ever dealt with that. So I've already got my compound swung over to 45 degrees to give me that 90-degree point on this. I've got the lathe speed up pretty good for this small diameter. And to chuck this hex bolt that I ended up getting in a 1/4-20 by 2-inch length, to chuck it up in the 3-jaw, all I did was I got a nut of corresponding size and threaded it on there just a little bit, and the chuck is gripping the head of the bolt on the back side, and the nut is on there at the front just to stabilize it. So I've already made 3 of them, and I'll show you guys making the 4th. So basically that's the configuration in the lathe right there. So I'm leaving a little bit more hung out, because what I'm going to do after I'm finished is I'm going to take a 1/4-20 die and run it on there just to knock the burr down and chase the thread there at the end, so it doesn't haunt me in the field. So we're ready to go. This is going to be noisy because of the high speed of this gearhead lathe, but let's see how it works. Okay, and I stopped just when I saw a little bit of a point form on that. And I think for what this screw has to do, that's going to be fine enough. So I'm just going to take my die and just start threading on there. Try to get straight and not cross-threaded. So I feel it taking a thread, and right there I feel it break that burr off that I know I formed. So there we go. I think this one's ready for the field. It's going to be a simple job, and this didn't take very long. But it's just another example of making do with what you have, and everything doesn't work perfectly out on the job, does it? So let's see if we can get this off, and we can. So we're ready for the field. That's it. Thanks for joining me, guys. Yeah, I still do stuff in the machine shop. We'll see you after a while.